Well, good morning everyone, this is George Bayruthi giving you the overnight report for Wednesday morning the 15th of October. We're a stockbroking firm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I intend to give you more information about the company later in this presentation. But let me start with a disclaimer. Everything I will say here today is for just general advice and general information only. And before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. A copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. All you have to do is call the office. Today we continue with our price patterns and trends and how we use it in technical analysis. Today we concentrate on how computers can do what our human brain can do, but a lot faster, and how that particular concept is used in technical analysis. We start with the data overnight. Well, we start with the US, and the market there was almost flat. At the close, the Pro S&P 500 index was steady at 1,878, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average was hardly unchanged from previous close at 16,315. As a matter of interest, the S&P 500 has now given up most of its gains for the year, and the Dow Jones has fallen into negative territory from the 1st of January. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 index that comprises several European major markets was steady, and in London the FTSE 100 was up 0.4%. In Japan, on the return from their public holiday, the market was smashed 3.4% at 14,936. In China, the Shanghai index was down 0.3%, and on the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,233, that's US per ounce, down $3 from this time yesterday. Silver at $17.40, down 10 cents. Oil this morning closed at 81.8 US a barrel, that is down $3 or 4%. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was up 1% at 309 cents per pound. And iron ore, which is important for our miners such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue, fell 0.4% at 83.8 US a ton after rising nearly 5% the day before. On the currencies, our dollar will give you 86.9 US cents, 93.1 Japanese yen, 68.8 euro cents, and 54.7 British pence. And these, of course, are intrabanks rates. On our market yesterday, the benchmark ASX 200 index rallied 1% to 5,207 on the back of the rise of the iron ore price. The benchmark index is now down 2.7% from the start of the year, having lost 8% since early September. The best performers amongst the leaders, Rio up more than 4% yesterday after rising another 2% the day before. It was followed by Newcrest Mines. Yesterday was up nearly 3.5%. The worst performer was Westfield, down 0.3%. Local shares are poised to open flat as sinking oil prices extend concerns about the outlook for global growth. The SPI futures contract was down just 1 point, indicating a flat start when the market opens. Every morning we give you a list of all the announcements, and today announcement that can affect the market here and overseas. In Australia we have the building activity, consumer confidence, new vehicle sales, and tonight in the United States we have retail sales and producer prices. In China we also have some very important data. CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index, and in Germany today we also have inflation figures. And the ECB, Mario Draghi will speak at 5 p.m. tonight, and obviously the market will be interested to hear what he has to say. Every day, so many times during the week, our analysts here at FS Securities play several stocks for picks and trades. Yesterday, our analyst has added ANZ, and what you see on the screen is just a summary of all the stocks that happen to be coming out of our analysis for picks and trades. If you wish to get more detailed information, all you have to do is call the office, or you may want to visit our website where there is a lot of more detailed information about each of those companies. Every day we update the market volume to show the trend over the last 3 weeks. We also like to show you the ratio of advances to declines. You can see from the screen that yesterday we had one of the good days as far as advances versus declines. Yesterday was a good day. However, remember, yesterday the volume was lower than average. So even though the market went up by nearly 1%, still a lot of people are sitting on the sideline and a bit concerned about the outlook of the market. Every day we scan the market as well and show you which company has performed well. We give you a list of those companies here. We have Mineral Resources at 4.3%, Iluka Resources 4.2%, Rio I mentioned earlier 4%, Newcrest Mines 3.4%, BHP 2.6%, and you can see the rest of the list. Again, if you're interested to talk to us about any of those companies, we're just one phone call away. In terms of companies with high volume, we had Westfield 18 million shares. It was down 0.3%. Telstra had a reasonable volume. Usually Telstra has about between 25 and 35 million shares exchanging hands every day. Well, yesterday they had 44 million shares with a rise of 5 cents to $5.29. AMP also had a good volume with a rise of 3 cents to $5.16. And you can see the rest on that list. Once again, if you want to talk to us about any of those companies, one phone call away. Finally, we like to give you a scan of the top 10 performing amongst the top 200 companies. Mount Gibson went up by nearly 18% yesterday. Atlas Iron, another iron producer, another 15%. BC Iron, another iron ore producer, nearly 14%. So the miners for iron ore producers had a good day yesterday. On the negative side, liquefied natural gas, this is a company, dropped by 7%. Cenex down 7.4%. Resolute Mining and Horizon nearly about 4%. So we give you that list. So again, if you own any of those shares, you may want to actually discuss them with us. Finally, the last screen here, we show you the sectors. Amongst the sectors, the best performing sector was gold, up 1.1%, and naturally because of the iron ore prices, the metal and mining and material and resources were all performed very, very well. Utilities was behind. Unfortunately, utility was almost flat, slight decline. Alright, well that's all from us here at FS Securities. My name is George Beiruthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. As you can see from the screen, I have many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to offer our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders. I mentioned we're a stockbroking firm here on the Gold Coast. Our mission is to educate our clients and work with them as consultants to pick trades and manage their portfolio. We like our clients to be engaged with us for most, if not each trade, and we like to trade equities, options, commodities, CFDs, futures, and foreign exchange. We also offer our client a very attractive investment at 7% interest for 1 year, interest paid monthly, or you can even go 9% per annum over 3 years, interest paid monthly. We are also financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. Finally, how to reach us? With just one phone call away, 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 56304141, that's our landline. Alternatively, you can reach me on my mobile. I'm available to be contacted 7 days a week. My mobile number 61 and 0411 259526. Or you can write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au. And once again, If you're not a member already, why don't you subscribe today for the 15-day free trial and surf the website where you can see daily recommendations, daily scans, our current trading positions and results. You will also see our tutorials, education webinars, editorials, and many charts and information. So why don't you register now for the 15-day free trial. So that's all from us here. We'll be back at 1:15 this afternoon to tell you what happened during the morning, and of course that's as far as the various stocks, the major top stocks that we trade. And apart from that, have a nice day and happy trading.